Days of Our Lives spoilers tease that Sonny Kyriakis Zach Tinker has been lonely as he recovers from being stabbed by Clyde Weston James Reed. Although he is married to Will Horton Chandler Massey, they are currently living apart. Will was offered his dream job as a television writer in Los Angeles, just as Sonny agreed to once again become the CEO of Titan Industries. Will has been coming back to Salem for a few short visits, but Sonny has noticed that those visits are becoming much less frequent. Even their phone conversations are cut short, usually by Will. This is the second time that Sonny and Will's career paths have taken them to separate states. Things were fine between them in the beginning, but as time went on, Will admitted that he cheated on Sonny, and Will broke up and Will returned home. But eventually, Will realized that he still loved Sonny. He called Sonny's voicemail and pleaded for them to reconcile. Before Sonny could return home, Will was seemingly murdered by Ben Weston Robert Scott Wilson. Will was eventually alive, but it would be several years before Sonny and Will found their way back to each other. Given that it has happened before, Sonny can't help but wonder if history is repeating itself. He will confide in Maggie Horton Susan Rogers that the next Will comes home for a visit, they will have to have a difficult conversation about the future of their relationship. Maggie will hate seeing Sonny so miserable and decides to insist that Will return home for a surprise visit. She'll also confide in Will that Sonny is struggling with having a long-distance relationship and suggest that maybe it's time Will came home for good. Even if Will does agree to come home briefly, Will knows that it solves their problems. After speaking with Maggie, Will might realize it's time to move back home, but Sonny will likely be spending more time with Leo Stark Greg Ricart. As lonely as he's been up until now, Sonny may very well be unfaithful or at least in a compromising position just as Will returns. Whether or not he was unfaithful, Sonny will realize that his marriage is over and Will should reluctantly agree and return to Hollywood for good. Is it time for Will to return home? Will Sonny be tempted to sleep with Leo? Will they make the decision to end their marriage? Anything can happen in Salem, so stay tuned to Days of Our Lives streaming every weekday on Peacock. And don't forget to check back right here regularly for all your Days of Our Lives news information and spoilers. Matt Kreider is a lifelong soap opera and comic book fan from Cincinnati. He enjoys a good cigar and quiet evenings at home.